The Power of Ambition by Rob James. If you study high achievers and what makes them successful in life, you will always find that they have a lot of drive, a lot of ambition to succeed. In Webster's dictionary, ambition is defined as a strong drive for success. This drive is a common trait among anyone who has created major success or left any significant mark on the world. Anyone who has moved the world forward in any meaningful way has had ambition. They have been highly motivated to do so. In the landmark book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, who had studied highly successful people for years, he called this ambition burning desire and said it was a critical ingredient for success. Henry Ford, the founder of Ford Motor Company and assembly line manufacturing, which made a huge impact on manufacturing worldwide, had very little education. Mr. Ford built his life on the simple philosophy: whether you think you can or think you can't, you are right. He was a man of highly determined will. Ford had a dream to get cars into the hands of everyday people who could not afford a car at that time. He had a dream and was ambitious to make it happen. Through sheer will and a burning ambition, Henry Ford created the biggest car manufacturing empire in the world at that time and revolutionized the auto industry as well as manufacturing processes in general. It wasn't a Harvard education that got the job done. It was a burning desire put into action toward a vision. We can easily assume that this kind of burning desire is not common because we don't see it in everyday life. Now that we know how important ambition is if we truly want to succeed in life at any great level, we need to understand how to have ambition and create it. My own exploration has shown that it requires having a vision or goal that greatly inspires us, and we must make it very important to have or attain. The more important we make it, the more we are driven to create it. And any vision that inspires us is always built on our own ideals, on the things that we value the most in life. If we value freedom highly, then any vision we create that supports our freedom and the freedom of others will be inspiring. However, we must feed that vision with our attention regularly and make it important to realize, to obtain and fulfill it in order to create the ambition, the drive to get the job done. A simple example is working out. If we focus on how hard it is and how much we resist it and what we don't like feeling, working out becomes a drudgery and we are not motivated to do it. If, on the other hand, we focus attention on how good we feel afterwards, how good we feel about the results of sticking with it, and how good we feel about ourselves when we follow through on it, it becomes easy to work out. The more we focus on the ideal and what we love about it, the payoff, the more easily we have the ambition to do it. This is the secret that highly effective people have mastered, either deliberately or through some process. They don't get hung up on the problem or the resistance. They make the payoff, the empowering ideal, important, and focus on it so much that it is magnetized into their life, and their actions are driven effortlessly toward the successful outcome. This is what one of the self-discovery techniques, the Oslo technique, is about. Being aware of the resist in the moment without judgment, just observing it and then shifting attention to the ideal outcome and obsessing on it while taking positive action steps towards realizing it. Oslo is the skill of programming yourself to focus on success until it eventually becomes natural and easy to feel it and believe in it. Then success becomes natural and easy. It takes diligence for a while. Persistence is faith in action. A determined will always succeeds eventually. So if I'm going to give advice to anyone who wants to realize a worthy goal or dream, a vision, I will tell them to focus on the ideals about that dream until you obsess and build a burning ambition to realize it. Nothing less is passionate enough to motivate you to cross the goal line. Never forget that talent and genius is pretty abundant. You can find truly creative and brilliant people all over the place. But truly ambitious visionaries are a rare breed, and usually are the ones defining the future for everyone else. Be on the edge, live large, dream big, and obsess about it until you burn to make it real, and you will. The self-discovery life mastery process is the most evolutionary and revolutionary strategy currently available to rapidly accelerate the self-mastery process.